Wow, that was easy.
I
That was
thought he was
so
gonna say
mean.
Happy New
You
Year.
don't have to do that.
Got him.
Got him.
What's good?
Dang,
What's
we
good?
just
What's good?
started and we already got a comment. This is crazy.
What's
Oh
good?
man. Hey everyone.
Let's see what's going on. So
Welcome back. What episode are we? Are we 18 now?
19.
19.
19.
Crazy 19 episodes in, y'all. Ooh.
Hey, bestie. Popping
Hey,
in to say hi.
Ash.
Hi,
So as y'all can
Keith.
see,
Fall asleep.
LB not currently with us. He might be popping in a little bit. So, if he does pop in, then we'll love it. If he doesn't, then let's go on. But how's you how's your week been lately?
My
You see,
week
you've
has
been
been
hanging
like
around
that.
me too much. You can't
I
English.
know. I lost all my.
I'm rubbing off on you.
I know I became illiterate. I lost on
Missing
how
all
to
the
learn
English
English.
skills.
All right.
Right.
Now I can
Nah,
eat.
my week. Oof. How's my week been? My week has been tiring, busy. I need to catch up on sleep. This past weekend I was in Miami for Carnival. So that was cool. Good vibes. But this week itself has just been tiring. This was really hard going back to the office after being remote for so long and being like forced to go. So it's a tough adjustment. But we trying. Other than that, it's been okay.
What about you, Vanilla?
How about yours?
It's been a very trying some week for sure.
Trying some.
Yes.
I ain't never heard that word.
You making shit up?
No, I got listen.
I heard a
Y'all know I can't
tiresome.
English.
Like, she just made some shit up.
Not tiresome, trying some.
I know you made it up.
Yes. Because this week done tried me one too many times.
One too many times or some. Okay.
But I'm still smiling at the end of the week and I'm enjoying myself. So I mean I can't complain, but I won't.
I hear that.
Okay.
I feel that. I'm pretty similar
How
to
your
that
week
too.
been?
Pretty similar to that. Hard week. Just want everybody to send their prayers out to my brother who's currently still in the hospital right now, dealing with some brain injury. So everybody send a prayer out to him. But aside of that,
Definitely
staying
will.
positive. Just staying good, staying positive, uplifting. So outside of that though, I've been in the gym. I'm trying to get this body right, man. So
what? You been in
I did
the
like a
gym?
2-a-day yesterday. I did 2-a-day,
What?
feeling myself. So just trying to take certain energy, apply it to the right places that they need to apply it to. So all about the power of the mind.
Good.
So with that, no further ado, this is Vibe Society.
Yeah, baby.
And we are back.
Hey, Ash. Hey, baby.
Bestie.
Hello, Ash Tay. Welcome back.
Hey.
Welcome back to the society.
Yes.
All right, all right. So we did have some good topics this week.
We
We're going to
definitely
get into
do.
a few of them. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. What's the first one? Boom. What do you see as a bare minimum in a relationship? Now, I do think we had a video to go with this. So, drum roll.
Do.
There's quite a lot of discourse online as to what the bare minimum of a relationship is. Some say it's him getting you flowers. Others say it's her cooking you a home-cooked meal. That's not the bare minimum. That's nuance. Here are things that are actually the bare
We're not
minimum.
going to hear all
Being spoken to with
Listen.
kindness or neutrality. Having your calls or messages answered or returned. Physical respect. Respect in general. Regular communication. Consistency and consideration. Basic human decency. Having plans be initiated or followed through on. And last but not least, being considered in decisions that are being made. Every relationship has a different dynamic and different.
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
I'm crying.
All right.
He said that's enough.
Now,
All right.
Done heard enough.
so on our
Kick it
story,
off. Kick it off.
Mm-hmm.
we had somebody who said care. The
Mm-hmm.
preacher underscore poet. That's Jordan, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said
Preacher
care.
poet.
And then we had my name is Legend. Shout out to Legend. Said commitment and affection.
Okay.
Now, when I was talking to a few friends of mine about this, I had opening doors for
Mm-hmm.
me, buying
So
me
chivalry.
flowers, chivalry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. For me, bare minimum is treating me like a human being and
Making the
showing me
effort.
respect. Like
Mm-hmm.
communicate with me. Um, just inform me of things that you wouldn't inform somebody else because granted you don't really owe them anything, but out of your respect for me, you're doing that. Like I'm not asking you to give me anything besides your time, your attention, and some affection every now and then. A hug. You could give me a hug. Honestly, like this one guy,
Oh.
we had a relationship. He understood every time we saw each other. There's no what's up, no nothing like that. I don't care if you with your boys, you with your girl. Like we were real cool with each other. But he understood that
Mm-hmm.
I liked hugs.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't his
It's
I
girl
love
for
a
boundaries.
real.
hug.
It's boundaries.
They wasn't his girl for real. Like no, he didn't do girlfriends.
All right. You sounding territorial.
I can be,
Not
but we ain't gonna go there.
territorial.
That's a different conversation.
So yours is
uh,
yours is pretty much like the basic human decency.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I agree with Vanilla. I feel the same way. Mine is like just make the effort, make the time for me. Communication is big. I've seen because I wasn't always a good communicator, so I've seen how that can go wrong and how it did go wrong. So once I learned to communicate, I saw that growth within myself, and now I'm like, okay, let me look for people that are actually good communicators because I don't want to sit here playing the guessing game. And I think that that's bare minimum. Just reply back. If you're busy, let me know you're busy. It doesn't have to be like you don't have to talk to me 24 hours, but
You
every
like,
now and then
yeah,
check
you don't be saying
in.
that. You
You
say that,
know,
then you
it's
go an hour. You
no,
but then again,
nah. Because from like 8 to 5, I'll be busy at work, and then I'll be driving. I don't really like it to text and drive, so
Hold
it's like
on, wait a
I'll
minute.
reply when I can.
So sorry to cut you off, but
Go
we
ahead.
did not talk about the
Ooh,
trigger
or our
word of the day. And
drink.
I definitely got a drink. I
we rookies and shit. We
Yo,
rookies. We rookies. We
Listen, this week
rookies.
has
My
been
bad.
so
Let's
hard on us.
rewind.
it
We didn't even
has.
introduce that. I didn't get no
What a smart
beautiful
person.
vanilla.
Lord,
Listen,
Lord,
Dang.
listen, listen.
Lord.
Without further
Listen.
ado, our sponsor, Mixmaster. Shout out to them. Uh,
No,
hold your
literally.
drinks up. Hold your drinks up.
Shut
Bottle
up
girls.
because,
Listen.
Bottle girls in the
baby,
house.
this drink is everything.
No,
It is
this drink is
delicious.
real good. It's called
Yes.
Watermelon Runner.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
And I
That's
like
coming
the
Watermelon
next.
cup.
runner.
But the trigger word of the day is relationship.
Ooh.
I'm
Relationship.
gonna drink for that time that I did say it,
Yeah, you
and I'm
just
gonna just drink again. 'Cause
Yeah.
this tastes good.
just set it off. It's just, set it off.
Mhm.
I'm trying to
One
think
more
because
time.
I'm
Mhm.
like, what is my bare minimum? Like the absolutely basement level of my standards is like you gotta look good. like, call me shallow. That's the only one that comes to mind. Is like, yo, cause that's where
That's
it starts
Gotta
crazy.
look
off.
good.
Like, I don't want people that be like, I could date an ugly woman and then be like, we'll figure out the rest. Like, nah, bare minimum is you gotta meet my standards of attractiveness. That's
Mm.
that's basement level. Like, I don't think you can go much further than that. Like, I don't know.
So bare
But
minimum
it's
for you would just be looking good.
Yeah, that's the bare minimum. We can
Okay.
work on the other
I feel
things.
like that's initial before the situationship.
Mhm.
I mean,
Mhm.
you gotta stay looking good though.
Gotta keep
Ah,
yourself up.
Like, it's
I
different.
would.
You can look good the first couple weeks, but once you start hitting in a couple months, the sleepovers, all that stuff, and you
Still
maintain
gotta
the
look
image.
good. Uh-huh.
That makes sense. What I noticed when me and LB watched this video together and we started talking about it is a lot of things that she said in the video is not
Mhm.
things that you consciously think of but you unconsciously expect it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It's
and that's the
definitely
big
a
part about love. It. That's definitely a big part of it.
Huge part.
Mhm.
It's definitely being
And
able to kind of you expect those things, but I think expectations sometimes can get us all fucked up. You know. You might think
and
one
Mhm.
that's
thing,
why
or a
she
person might do one
basically
thing,
said
and then you look up and you're like, "Damn, well, I didn't explicitly say that." But it's like sometimes, like, do I even have to? It's common sense, but then you got to go
Right.
into the common sense ain't so common and all
It
that.
ain't
Like,
yeah,
common.
it's true though.
Mhm.
It's true.
And not everybody was raised the same. So stuff that I might expect is stuff that
but
some people
see,
are
I
just
started
like,
thinking like
mm,
common sense is common. People know common sense. They just don't give a damn. I think that's what it is, really. I feel like you're not going to tell me certain things just don't make sense. You just don't give a damn enough to do it or not do it. That's the difference.
that's true.
I never heard of someone be
That's
like, that
true.
don't make sense. I don't understand that. It's like, you understand it. You just don't agree with it. Might not want to do it. But like, there's no way you don't
Yep.
understand what I'm saying. Like, if I'm speaking English and like you're a pretty competent person, you understand what I'm saying. You might not disagree with it. It's kind of goes with giving a fuck and not giving a fuck.
Right.
But
And then also if you're in a relationship with them, it's good to that's where it comes in to
Drink.
discuss like the love
you got to
languages. Oh,
drink.
my bad. Yep, I'm going to drink. So that's where it's important to discuss the love languages because like I know Vanilla was saying bare minimum, a hug goes along with that, but some people might not even like physical touch like that. So their
This is
bare
true.
minimum might be different.
That's a fact. I mean, love language. I guess I was thinking about that too. Like, obviously, whatever your love language is gonna, go in the fact of
Mhm.
gonna be. Like, I'm
I
pretty
think
sure if you
Mhm.
like giving, your bare minimum is that you a nigga who gonna spend some bread.
Hello.
Like, like I
Mhm.
definitely get it. Like that definitely ties
Yeah.
in completely with whatever your like whatever love language is gonna tie into like what your bare minimum is. So like, it's gonna be
Mhm.
different for everybody. There's not, I guess, there's not like a
Yes.
golden median. But I guess human decency would be one of them. But I don't know. Someone like
Mhm.
getting disrespected. Like,
Some do.
you
Some
know,
do.
it depends. I
Yeah.
mean, people might say it out loud. Like it sounds good sometimes. To be like human decency, and then yeah, you're really like, I can get rid of that.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
I would have to say another one for me is acknowledgement.
Mm.
Like
Oh.
like I've been in incidents where me and this person are building I'm gonna drink a relationship
Mm.
and but I mean it's not for everybody to know. Now if you do know then you know, but if you don't know,
Mhm.
we're not out here trying to broadcast it.
Mhm.
And I noticed that in certain crowds I wouldn't get the acknowledgement that I deserve. Like you
Mm.
don't have to be by my side. You don't have to be holding my hand. But you see me, you see that I see you seeing me. So why you ain't saying hello at least?
Cause if y'all not together,
Acknowledge
right?
your
You see y'all
presence.
building a relationship. Let me drink. See
um,
It's
y'all.
gonna be hard.
See,
there's been ones where we were building one, and there's were ones like we already established one.
now
Mm.
relationship is this like boyfriend and
Two
girlfriend.
drinks.
Yes.
All right. Drink water.
The water. Oh,
But what I'll do is I'll smoke for you. I'll do that. Take
Okay,
your
all right. One puff.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
No
I like
way.
that.
One puff.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Vanilla. I agree. At least like acknowledge my presence when I come in the room. You don't have to
Yeah.
hold my hand and be like, "Hey,
Why does
babe,
he have
what's
to
up?"
do that?
Honestly,
I
I
would
put that under
appreciate it.
I put that under human decency too, because
That's not human
even if
decency. No, it's not.
no, and the only reason I
He
say that is
private.
because it could be a complete stranger, and I could be sitting there having a conversation with you, Mayhem, and that complete stranger knows you, and they come up and say what's up to you. At least
Yeah.
acknowledge my presence, that I was even here having a conversation, like a nice hello, how you doing? I'm sorry to interrupt, something.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I
that's,
get what
to
you're
me,
saying.
that's the bare minimum.
I get that, but then I feel like that turns into an obligation too, because sometimes like
Exactly.
if they don't know you, they're not obligated to talk to you. We would like that because it's like respectful in
You ain't
manners,
gotta say
but
no, no with help.
you know,
Just
girl, some people do
glance
not do
my
that. And I
way,
just be like,
make eye contact.
something, look at me. Yeah, I do
Mm-mm.
understand though.
Sometimes it's
I
awkward though. Like sometimes you jump so first into it that like you don't really think about it. So I get it. Like
mm-hmm.
it can just go
Mm-hmm.
both ways, I guess.
It
It makes it
could.
more awkward when it's me and you don't say nothing, because I will say something.
You're
Right.
okay.
I'd
So
be like,
Ashay's
hello.
is Ashay's better
Yeah.
from physical touch? Is she saying?
She said, I like physical touch
Oh,
from
she's saying
certain
that's her
people.
love language in general,
Ooh.
probably.
No.
Okay.
She doesn't like someone touching her though. She likes to do the touching.
Ooh.
That's creepy. All right.
Mm.
Yeah, she don't want people touch. You know how long we've been best friends for? What, 3 years now?
Wait a minute. You saw how long this
We
in 3
did.
years. Girl, you don't cut it
Yeah,
out.
she hasn't. She's not my longest best friendship, but um, it took last year for her to be comfortable with me hugging her,
Listen,
and even
it's
then she still
crazy.
kind of cringes.
Therapy.
It's crazy because the same thing with my roommate. Like we've known each other since 2018, and I think we've hugged each other maybe like 2 or 3 times within that time span because she is not a physical
Y'all
touch
so
person.
weird. It's so funny because
It's
like as a
weird.
man, I know for a fact I hug my friends every time I see them. But not
Yes,
like
yes.
not in the way that like, double arm. It's that bop. Like
No, I had to learn that though because I'm a very like huggy person. I'm a hugger. I'd be like, hey, but then I peep people like I'll hug Vanilla, but I see Mayhem don't like hugs, so I might be like, what's up, bro, and just keep it moving. Like,
girl, you be sitting down, be like 10 yards away. You think everybody going you think someone finna get up, walk halfway across the room. Like, hey, this train stop right here.
I think at most I did like a half hug with Mayhem.
half
Like
hug.
that's about it.
I'm good for the one arm.
The one arm, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's homecoming season. You gotta get the one arm down pack right now. Like,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true. That's true.
mhm.
you gotta get it. You gotta start it early because like you hate being that person that's like like fidgety. Like, but I think
Yeah,
also after COVID, it made things so much like I don't know what to do. Like,
it did. It did
it's
for
like
sure.
it's like but I'm
Hmm.
happy for homecoming coming up. So hey, let me
Yeah,
get that
that's
down
gonna
pat.
be
Let
a
me get that.
vibe.
Let me get it down pack right now. So
That's
we're
gonna
gonna
be a
move
vibe.
on to question or topic number 2.
Vanilla, you okay?
Y'all frozen.
Vanilla.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Y'all
I was
frozen.
Pop
like,
back up. I was like, is your eyes low? Like, I was like, what?
Not me glitching. Ah.
Like what? Oh. All right. So one of y'all want to read the second one?
yes. You want to go, Vanilla?
Yeah,
Go
better
ahead.
speaking voices than me.
Are you financially obligated for your? It's supposed to say your. My bad. Significant others, family, and friends. Oh, that's a hell no for me. I'm sorry.
Hey, before we let me play the video.
Something. I said, you go to the store. I said, you go to Hidden Souls and you get
What
something.
happened to you taking care of me?
I am taking care of your body.
That's not taking care of me if you're not taking care of my
Bro, what are
family.
you doing, bro? Don't ring it up on my tab, bro. Don't ring it up on my tab.
First of all, don't talk to
Bro,
the man
ring it up
like
on my
that.
tab. No, I'm saying, like,
Don't worry about him. He's just
I'm
acting
dead
like
serious.
broke
Like,
right now.
no, for real. Like,
Just keep bringing it up. You really gonna
don't
do
ring it
this
up on
in
my
front
tab.
of
Yeah,
people?
I'm doing this in front of you.
You
I didn't tell you.
What are we doing?
No, bro, that's what we doing, bro. I'm not buying her
Are you
friends, her
seriously
mama,
doing this in public?
18 cousin,
In public? Are
nobody,
you
nothing,
serious?
bro. I'm buying her something.
Are you
Size
serious in
7 for
public?
you. You wear a 7. You don't wear no 6.5. You don't wear no 8. You wear a size 7.
So what I hear is you're being a broke
One
nigga.
purse.
What I hear is you're being a broke nigga.
Mind doing me a favor? This hitting so
You
rich.
was flaunting all this money and like you had all this money.
Everybody hear that, bro.
You was flaunting like you had all this money.
Bro, look at this shit, bro. She expect me. Y'all look at this shit, bro. She expect me to buy her friends, her mama, shoes, and I told her to get her a size 7. Get you some shoes.
Get me
I didn't tell
and
you
my
what
mom.
it is something. I said you go.
That's not how this works.
What is she smoking?
but I think
It's
that goes
dating.
hand in hand, right? That goes hand in hand. What she just did goes hand in hand. If like as a man, your girl go out for her birthday dinner, and then they all expect you to pay for them. It's the same
Yeah.
shit. It's the
I agree.
same shit. That shit is stupid as fuck. 'Cause you
Where
got
did
At
like
this point, it
fucked up.
sounds like he's supposed to be dating her, the mama, and the friends.
But
Yeah.
I know there's people out here who act like that though. That's the
Yeah,
craziest
there are.
part,
Especially
though.
down in Miami. Oh, yes.
But that's
Absolutely.
not how it works. I even had an incident like that recently. One of my friends got mad at
Mm.
me because I got into an event for free because the guy knows me and he knows Ashtay and he knew our other friends. So he let us 3 in for free, but everybody else that we were with, he said, I don't know them. They
So
gonna have
y'all
to
gotta
pay.
pay. Right.
I didn't say nothing. I was like, I'm
You
gonna keep it
know,
moving.
I feel that, but it'd be like a little. They feel type of way if they see other people go in. They got to put out their pocketbook. Like I feel like it'd be a little salty because you like I was with them, but then I'm like I'm not that bitch. Like, but I'm like,
Damn.
I feel.
Yeah, I felt bad because I'm like, dang, like I want y'all to come with me, but at the same time, I'm not finna reach and I'm not finna mess up this guy's flow. Like I didn't ask for him to let me in. He chose to do this. Like I can't just put y'all on my back now. I'm small. Can't do that.
Yeah.
But people feel that way. People think like because you ain't paid, maybe you're supposed to like do something on the back end.
Right.
don't
You
work
ride or
all
die
the
with the
time.
crew.
Yeah.
All of us.
But
No
don't get me wrong,
fraud.
I feel like this same thing. People do feel like the man should be obligated to it. I mean, it also depends on what type of man you are. Because there are some men who feel like they're supposed to be the macho
Provider.
1970
Yeah.
ass man who does everything, and the woman does
Mm-hmm.
nothing and doesn't have a voice. So they feel like the woman should be the person who's taking care of her whole family, her moms and her uncles and cousins and shit. But it's like that ain't.
That's not how it works.
Not in today's
Not with
tax
a black man.
brackets.
Not with a black man. Man,
I coulda
Hi,
I could
Sidley.
understand. Hey, Sidley. I could understand though if she was like, "Hey, like it's my homegirl birthday. I want to get her a gift." Like asking him if it's okay, and he has the opportunity to say yay or nay. Same thing goes with the family. Like he's not obligated to take care of your family, even if you have kids. He's not obligated to take care of your kids. Like them not his kids.
Yeah, that word
Out of
obligated is
res-
heavy.
It is. It is.
The word
It's
obligated
definitely
is super heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think at all. I just feel like, you know why I feel like maybe it's a little different with marriage. Maybe.
Yeah.
I start
Yeah.
thinking
It
like,
is.
if you're married and like say for instance your significant other's parents start getting sick,
Mm-hmm.
are you're pretty much obligated, to
Mm-hmm.
take care of them.
Right.
And that's
Right.
predominantly financially. So I guess it depends on what phase of your relationship. Because like
True.
I would want to
Oh,
be,
drink or smoke.
yeah, I'm smart. I want to be financially obligated
I'm
if
gonna
I
be
was
drinking
married.
for mayhem too.
She's
Okay.
going through something. She's trying to drink heavy.
Yeah, I agree. Cause like, it really does depend. Cause if it's just a regular like boyfriend girlfriend, maybe in it for a year, there's definitely no obligation.
I ain't
But
just
if you like marry
see that should be difficult. I'll ask y'all a
5
question.
years,
At what year or point do you start getting your significant other's parents gifts for Christmas?
I don't know. I ain't never get there.
I never got there either. I never
Never
done it.
got there.
I'm gonna say I don't think I never got
Yeah.
there. I just never done it. 'Cause I don't even
no,
know
I
what's an appropriate
got
like.
there.
I don't.
Mm,
Yeah, I never done it at all.
I never really thought. I
Is
never
it
really
like only
thought
in marriage
to
that you got to
do
do that? Like,
I mean,
it.
I've done the sisters and the aunties, but I never actually
I ain't
did
done
the
that shit. I definitely done
parents.
that. Listen, I'm going parents
Nah.
first. So if I ain't hitting parents,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not hitting siblings. Like that's just off the table. You wild. I don't know how that even happened. I don't understand how that even came up.
Most of the time, their parents aren't in the picture, so
Oh, that's different.
I
yeah.
feel that.
Then that's
I do
different.
feel that. Yeah, that would be tough. What year? I guess it really depends on the phase. Cause like if we're moving kind of quickly and we're comfortable, I
Nah.
don't mind getting
But
something
how cool
maybe like
you with your
year
parents
2
though?
or
Your parents
so.
could be the coolest parents in the world.
Something small.
Your parents could be cool as hell, but it's like I don't know if I would be that cool. Like
I'll get something
I
small, like
mean,
for example,
yeah,
like my ex's mom, she loved to cook, so I got her like the oven mitt, and it's like an oven. I don't know what to call it. I guess another version of an oven mitt, so she can take stuff out the oven and like put it under the Christmas tree. But I didn't really consider that like big. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a Xbox or something, but it was something
right.
small that she needed instead of using dish towels.
true. I feel that too.
So
I
something
mean,
like that. Okay.
I've had people buy my mother gifts within the same year that they met her
Mm-hmm.
and stuff.
How many times they
So
met? I think that's what it is though. How many times? Like
quite a
True.
lot.
Okay, that makes
then
sense.
with
that
the
makes sense.
way with the way that my mom was set up when I was living with them, you had no choice but to meet my parents.
See, I think that makes a little more sense.
That makes sense.
And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
you build a
Yeah.
rapport. But I'm saying as if like the normal type of dynamic where it's like you don't really like know your significant other's parents, but y'all
Mm-hmm.
cordial. And it's like there's no intimate relationship, but like y'all have mutual respect, mutual care.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
I
like
feel weird. I would feel weird getting them a gift because
yeah,
even though I'm not trying to buy my way into you,
it's
like,
pressure though. It's pressure on.
yeah, it's real
It's
pressure. And I'm
pressure.
Like,
like,
do I give them a
I
couple
don't want
gift? Do I
you
give
to
them an
take it
individual one?
as, yeah, I don't want you to take it as I'm trying to buy my way into you liking me or anything like
Right.
that.
But I
So it's
mean,
like,
people
Right.
usually are buyable. People are usually
They
buyable.
are. They are. But then
but
the
I
like is
don't
not
like connecting
legit.
with parents like
No,
that.
it is.
Yeah.
I like
I guess
parents to
sleep.
like me for me. Like your
Nah,
son or
if
your
if
daughter
a
is
kid,
able to
if I had
like
a
me
daughter,
for me.
if I had a daughter and a dude came and got me like a gift, I'm like, oh, he a keeper. That nigga a keeper. Oh,
So he could be beating on your
Like,
daughter,
oh
you don't even
yeah.
know, but because
all
he
right,
got you
nah,
a
you
gift.
going to
Oh no,
Uh,
that's
oh
different.
no! Oh, but hey, it can
hey,
happen.
but that can happen
It
with the nigga
can.
who not bringing a gift too. So yes,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the nigga who beating with a present versus the one who beating and not come with a present.
A package deal, he said.
At least I
A
get something
package.
out of it. Damn.
Lord.
That should
Lord.
get something out of it. Oh, girl, wait a minute.
I'm just saying everybody's buyable, and I think it does show a certain level
Mm-hmm.
of care. You had to spend
Care.
your
It does.
hard-earned money on this damn gift.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you did that effort level, even to grab that gift,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, oh, we pay attention to detail.
Keeper.
Okay,
Keeper.
I went half on a gift. If
Okay,
that,
I mean it wasn't your idea.
it was my idea.
No, it
It's just,
wasn't. No, it wasn't.
I didn't want
He
to be
said,
on it by myself because I didn't want them thinking I was trying to buy my way in. So
mm-hmm.
He
you're
gave you
like,
the
I'll put
idea.
my name on it.
Hmm.
That's on
What
nothing.
gift did
It's
you
it's
like
not gonna
get?
work.
What
We
gift
got
did you
his.
get? Was it like a big one?
Well, for one of his aunties, yes,
Mm-hmm.
because she's
Oh,
bougie.
okay. So
So
yeah,
we had to cater to the bougie lifestyle. So we got her a few
gotcha.
perfumes, and
That's
then
nice.
we got her two tickets to a concert, and
Ooh,
Y'all got
for
money.
her, huh?
right.
Y'all got money.
Like an old school concert.
Me and my ex used to we used to run up some checks. We used to do that.
Scammers. Okay.
No, oh
Y'all
my
scammers.
god,
Okay.
Campus.
no,
Hey, Rico.
no, everything was legit. Don't come for
Come with the Rico
us,
charge.
Hello, you see how fast they got Young Thug and Gunna, man. But Gunna's supposed to be
right?
coming out.
Vanilla next.
But yeah, no,
YSL.
for that one auntie, we did go bougie. For the rest of them,
Why
not
you-
so much. They got gift cards and called it a day.
I'm sorry. It was the YSL. Young Slim Ladies. Yes, ma'am. You better.
That's hilarious. Hey, but you did say the gift card joint. I know you. That's always the go to. The gift card. That's always the go.
Yes,
Yeah,
go-to.
it is.
The
Gift cards.
go-to.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nice little Visa joint. Like, hey, spend on whatever you like. You know, go on a shopping spree with $45. Go crazy.
Yeah.
Feeling rich,
Go crazy.
boy.
The
You
ones
go to
that
TJ
kill me is
Maxx.
the
You go to
20,
TJ Maxx.
25. Like, did you just really give me $25 on a gift? You could have gave me this in cash. What's wrong?
I mean, they tend to give you anything in cash.
This is true. This is true. But some people feel more secure putting a large amount on a card. That's
Yeah.
I
fine.
agree.
Don't get me wrong.
But a small
I
amount,
don't feel like anybody
you better
carries
put
cash
that in a card.
True.
unless you work in like the entertainment business, the adult
Mm-hmm.
entertainment business. You're not going to have
Mm-hmm.
a sufficient amount of money just walking around on a day-to-day basis because people don't. Some places don't even accept it no more. It's crazy they even say that
Except what?
cash.
You are absolutely right. I've been noticing a lot more events are popping up saying cashless events. Even the Chris Brown concert, everything was cashless. It was card only.
Exactly. So
So that is true.
I get why gift cards were ahead of their time because now it's like I can't even give
Mm-hmm.
you cash. I'm just gonna throw this on a gift card. You know, go crazy.
Yeah, you're
Because
right. Damn, I
because
didn't
even
think
now
about
you can
that.
add those. I'm pretty sure you can add those. Can you? I don't know. You can't.
Mhm.
Not, but add them to your wallet, like an Apple Wallet. Maybe not. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure there's a
I'm
QR
not.
code or something attached to it. I'm not sure
Mm-hmm.
there's many different ways now you can use those gift cards, which is way different than how we grew up.
Mm.
Absolutely.
I used to hate them
Um,
joints because then I used to hate the ones for a specific place. I'm like, damn, you should just put on the Visa. Like, damn.
the ones that were specific restaurants
Yeah,
that
like
you
we
could
go
only go to
you 15
those.
to Panera
I
or 10 to
agree.
Dunkin' Donuts.
I have one of those right now, and I ain't used it.
What's she pop up to?
Uh-oh.
Good at that?
Yeah, I have a gift card like that, and I have not used it. I'm like, I don't even go to any of these places for
Yeah, those
real.
places be kind of trash. 'Cause it's like you bought this for yourself, or you re-gifted it.
Mm.
That's what really,
Regifted.
yeah, that's what it really be. I feel like when you get the ones that are shitty like that, they usually re-gifts.
Yeah, mine was a regift. She
Hey,
told me after
yeah,
because
see,
I
I
was like,
don't even know these things. I know these things.
yeah, she told me after because the back was sticky, and I was like, why is the back sticky? Like, when you peel it off the paper. I was like, what happened? And she was like, oh, it's a regift. And I was like, bro,
I appreciate
but
it.
thank you. Yeah, I was like, thank
You
you.
ever re-gifted somebody
So,
before?
yep.
Dang, what was it?
Um,
Relationship.
it
Relationship.
was like a what do you call it? It's not a purifier. What's that thing that has the different oils?
Humidifier?
And a
Not a
back.
humidifier. There's another name. What's the name? It's not a humidifier, but it's the like that air machine that has a bunch of different essential oils.
A
Okay.
Not a humidifier.
diffuser?
Diffuser. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I regifted a diffuser
That's a
because I
good
just
re-gift
I,
though.
it is. I
If it's
have
not
like
Yeah.
2
dingy,
of them.
they got the same original box.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
did
mean,
you
I
get it?
opened it
That's a good
once, but I
gift.
put the little tape back
Oh,
on it.
okay.
Yeah,
Why
so I
didn't you
never
want it
used
though?
it.
You didn't
I
want it.
had 2 already.
Ah.
I got it as a Secret
I need
Santa
a
gift,
So
so I
that's
I
was
not
need
like,
a
I don't need
new
that's a
another one.
re-gift, but it's a smart re-gift. Like smart
Yes,
I
re-gift.
need a new diffuser. So if you get another one, let me know.
I've
I
definitely
would.
re-gifted before though. Like something that I didn't want to give to somebody else. Definitely done that before.
Yeah, yeah. What was your regift?
I don't remember it though. I know I
No.
did. You remember the action, but you don't remember the actual like what you actually
Yep.
did.
The actual
Like I
item.
know I did it. I just don't know what it was for. I think it was so insignificant. I was like, I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
But it
Yep.
wasn't nothing expensive. I know that for sure. Cause I'm keeping some shit that's expensive now.
That's my mom. She'd be regifting gift bags, and I die every time.
I
Ash
re-gift
said,
a
incense.
necklace.
A necklace.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it was a Chris Sonia necklace.
Oh, everybody
Oh,
It
getting
wow.
had
incense.
it was
Mhm.
a necklace that had me and my ex's name, and our name was
Mm,
Chris Sonia, and my
mm.
stepdad and my mom name is Chris Sonia. So
Huh?
so we were like, yeah. So my stepdad is Chris, my mom is Sonia, my
Uh,
ex is Chris, and my name is Sonia. So
that's kind of
it was
creepy.
Chris
So
Sonia and
you're a
Chris
junior?
Sonia. No, I'm not.
I'm just kidding.
I am not a junior.
How
I
you
will
not?
fight about that.
How you not a junior? I actually thought about naming my daughter
She
Erin. That's crazy.
That would be cute.
How
Like
does it work?
That'd be
ERIN?
cute.
Would she be a junior then?
No.
Is it ERIN or AARON?
I'm gonna probably spell it a different way. I don't know.
Spell it a different way.
If you
Throw
spell it
everybody
a
off.
different way, that'd be pretty. That'd
There's
be
so many
pretty.
ways I've seen Aaron. Honestly, I did not know in my adult life that so many people name Aaron is spelled so many different ways. I saw
Yeah.
AIRON. I saw like I don't know
Hmm.
EREN. Like I've seen so many different ways. I see my name spelled. I'm just like, oh, okay. AA. ARRON, like ARON.
I'm sorry. Every time I see the double A, I always say Aaron.
You would think that, and I thought that video would make people like understand my name, how to spell it easy. I've seen so many different variations. Like very rarely, if I go to like a Panera or a Starbucks, they spell it right. It was like ARON, ERIN. I'm just like, yo, what?
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I'm thinking like, damn, you gonna say the little dumbass Aaron joke? Like, shit, come on.
Listen, that just like there's so many different ways to spell Sonia. Like I just
Mhm.
I
Nah,
hate
you
it.
switch Sony with Sonya. You good?
No,
Right.
you got people who say Sonia, Sonya, Sunja.
Oh
Like
yeah, I've heard
it's
Sunja.
crazy. Sonia. What the heck is Sonia? There's no E in my name.
Yeah. You don't know how to
What is
spell your
going
name.
on?
It's crazy.
They
Like,
spell it different with I's, with J's. Like somebody
Sonja.
actually put an E at the in. Like they put an E too instead of a Y. It's very weird.
Ew.
you know one thing I know
Yeah,
you can't ever give? You ever been in those gift shops that got like people's name as like
I
a
was,
gift
I was thinking that.
you
I
cannot
was
re-gift
thinking
away
about that.
unless you got
Those
somebody who has
mugs,
a
those
real common name.
keychains.
You
Yeah, you gotta get
cannot.
a Rebecca or something, like an Amanda. Like,
A Rebecca.
Hmm.
A Rebecca, a Bill. Like you probably never find. Well, you might find your. No, you won't find your name Vanilla.
I think Aaron is easy.
You won't.
Aaron, I
You
Aaron's always
barely
in there.
find
always.
Sonia.
Aaron's
You
always in
barely
Yeah.
there.
find Tatiana.
You're never gonna see a Sonya. But like, you don't see an
Yeah.
I
Aaron.
found one once, but I found it spelled how Ashtay spelled it in the comments.
Ah,
Ah.
It's rare that I find
Okay.
it the way it's supposed to be spelled for me.
gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Selling said she would get the aromatherapy. I mean, if it's in those bottles and like the perfume type, yeah, I feel that. And if it's still wrapped
Mm-hmm.
up, if it's like open,
Yeah. I think I've regifted that too, actually. I think I have regifted
no,
that because I had so much Bath and Body Works. I was like, I really don't use this. And I've never
Bath
opened
and
it.
Body Works.
So
I
yeah, I
like
regifted
think
my
I've
that.
regifted
mom
Yeah.
does that thing where she catches all those sales and she just buys a bunch of them,
Mm-hmm.
and then when it comes time for that gift giving, she's like, "Oh, I got gifts for you."
Yep. And I'll take
That's
it
what
every
happened to
time.
me. That
I'll take it every
I
time.
listen. I'm not gonna
It's a
complain.
solid strategy. You know, you
Mhm.
shop throughout the year. I just can't hold gifts. I just can't hold gifts.
You're gonna use them?
I'll either use it or have to give it to them. Like I don't want to just
Yeah.
sit there and like, I'm just wasting my money for 6 months. Like, here you go. Fuck. Now I gotta get them another fucking gift.
Right. You like another one.
Nah,
Yeah.
I just,
Definitely tying back to the question, I think my answer would be a no. You are not financially obligated if you're just like in a regular relationship. But like you mentioned earlier, Mayhem, marriage will be different. It'll be a little different.
yeah.
Yeah, marriage should definitely be different.
Hmm.
Been how many years? I don't
To an extent. Yeah.
know.
To an extent.
First
Like if
year,
they're over 18, uh, like if you're married to somebody and let's say their sibling is living with them, you're not obligated to take care of their sibling.
Right.
But it would be good to, work together to work it out, to make sure they're living comfortably, but you're not obligated to take care of them, if
Yeah,
that
but
makes
no,
sense.
in that video though,
Yeah,
she
in
was
that
completely
video,
like, how
nah.
you get
First of
you
all,
in
man, you got
public? You gonna
fucked up.
really do this in public? And then had the audacity to say he acting like he broke? What?
Pull out your pocket.
No.
Pull out your
She
wallet.
called him a broke
Pull out
boy.
your debit
And
card.
she was like, from my auntie, my
Let's swipe
cousin.
your shit.
What happened?
For my
They don't got
girls,
money?
He should have told her, let's swipe your shit. Let's see if you got it. If you don't got it,
right? Like,
She's
if
like,
you
we
got it,
really
then
flying out.
I would have said that. I would be like, if you're able to take care of it right now, then I will take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't seeing me after that. I'm sorry. I'm
Mhm.
finna ghost you.
man,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna
that's-
give you the decency saying this is over unless you get that hint when I'm walking out that store. I'm
Mm.
finna ghost you
Mhm.
because you just
now,
tried
Mhm.
it. You really tried it.
now
That's craziness.
the next question or next topic is it changes course a little bit. You know, we had a couple. This one is a little different. It is. Do you still talk to the person you had the best sex with?
Dude.
Now, I do know what this comes to a little video, so let's see what they're talking about.
A little video. Vanilla, your face.
I'm gonna use
Y'all still talk to the person you had the best sex with or nah?
What's your answer?
No. Yes. Yes. I talk to you every day.
That is why
talk to you every
wanted
day.
you to
No,
answer,
you
because
gonna be on
that
guard.
shit is a tricky fucking question.
I could never rank you because you mean more to me
No,
than
nigga,
that.
I don't want to mean that much. I want to mean as much as a number. I want to be a 1 or a 58, but I need you to tell me the truth.
You're definitely top 5. And I don't even know who 4 through 1 is. Like
so I'm 5. I don't know who it is before you, but it ain't you.
No,
I know it's been so much better than this. So what, you got to go back and like study, like fuck them again and just make sure that you know where their rank is?
Nah.
So you just got to go through the experience of it in your head to remember how you felt when you was fucking them.
Yeah. That sound bad, though.
Yeah, that's a better answer, huh?
Sound
You
bad.
went with that one.
I'll still talk to the person who 4 through.
That's funny.
That's a great
that was
question.
hilarious. Yeah,
Mayhem.
that is a good one.
Answer the question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every day.
Him, yes.
Every day.
What would you rank that person? Because they did ranks in that video.
Oh, they did.
So what would you rank that
1 through
person?
5.
Who knows?
Okay,
Who?
we love the answers.
Don't
We
even
love
don't
the
even
answers.
know. Don't even have a 2 through nothing else.
Okay, Uno. He had to
Okay.
say it bilingually.
We
Okay.
like that. We like that. Yes.
No, what?
Okay. What
I
about you,
think any
Vanilla?
dude who answers that question differently is hilarious.
What about you?
Yes. Yes, I do. I do. Mm-hmm.
That don't sound confident.
You was killing me.
That didn't sound confident.
No, it's with confidence. I still talk, define, talk.
Fun talk.
Define talk. Are we talking, or are we just like cordial? Like what it is?
That's a great. I don't know.
That is a good question.
Because I mean, if we just go put talk as a broad perspective, then yes, I talk to the person I've had the best sex with.
Interesting.
Can't tell you the last time I talked to them, but I talked to them.
You felt
Okay.
them. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What about you, Alan? Are you Simone?
I'm so dead.
I'm tired.
Not really. Like if we see each other, we say hi, but we don't communicate
You
on a
can't say
daily
not really,
basis.
and then
Yeah, not really. Because like if we
It's
see
a
each other,
cordial
we say
situation, huh?
something.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll say hi, be like, "What's up?" Little one arm hug, and then we keeps it moving.
What made
Yeah,
y'all not?
but we don't
Me,
talk.
What made
regularly.
y'all stop talking?
Well, actually, our schedules were very
story
busy.
time.
So, huh?
I was hoping it was coming to a story time. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, she be having the crazy stories. Gotta figure it. Gotta find out.
Girl, please. No, our schedules were very busy. So, we just ended up gradually like not seeing each other as much. And
Okay.
But the sex was that
yeah,
good.
so it
You
was
want to like continue a relationship?
our time just wasn't lining up. So days I had class, he was available, and then when I was available, he was not available because he had to wake up early, and then whatever the case may be. So our schedules just didn't line up.
Maybe it was one
And I was
side.
like,
I don't know.
"Dang."
I never heard of a man being like, sex is so great, but I couldn't find time.
You would think
You'd
that,
be
right? But he would
surprised.
literally,
You would
but
be
he would
surprised.
set those boundaries. He would,
Y'all
and
need
I would set
y'all
those
need to
boundaries
reflect.
too. Because ain't no way. Because
Y'all
when we
need
would
to
see each
reflect.
other, it was a long time. So like me going over to your house at 1 a.m. when I have to wake up at 6 is crazy. Absolutely not.
Easy work.
No, not for no zingaling. So I was
You
like,
got mans.
That's gonna keep you up for another hour or so. Like, no.
thank you.
If you really got that, if you really that guy,
huh? Yeah, he was that guy. He was. But I mean, sex with him was an experience. It was an
that's hilarious.
experience.
Would you, if you had a man, would you want him to rank you number one? That's an even better part of the question.
I like a challenge. So I feel like even if I was number 3, I'd be like, okay, bet. I would make my way to number 1.
Yeah, I gotta be the top 3.
Yeah.
I
Well,
gotta
you
be the top.
you middle of the pack.
Like,
You about 25 out of 50. You about 25.
I'd
I
be like,
know. It depends on my. It depends on where we stand, like how our relationship is. Like
Mhm.
if it's like we actually like real talking, and like we only fucking each other.
Mhm.
Why am I not number okay, yeah, you got to pass, but like am I at least working up to number 1? Like what's going on
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
You got no progression.
Like
Exactly.
Get that.
we got to communicate during sex now if you asking me cuz
Mhm.
let me know what's up.
We gotta regroup
What
after. Like, how? Give me some
yeah,
feedback.
I just
I
think
need
it's crazy. I
feedback.
feel like really critiquing your partner though, like especially y'all know like a. 'Cause I feel like you don't answer that question too soon. That's like a down the
Mhm.
road. Like you've been with a person for like 5 years, and they saying like nah. Like, I don't know about
That's.
that. I don't know.
I don't know how I
Yeah, that's
feel.
like
That's when it gets
yikes.
kind of personal. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I would be kind of personal. My partner tells me nah, and we've been together for 5 years. Like, damn, I'm not coaching you. I'm
Like, damn, why you
not.
with me? Like,
I'm
what's
a
going
bad player.
on?
I'm a bad
I,
player. Like,
Like,
I
you,
look
you
down and be like,
tolerate this?
damn,
You
I don't listen.
tolerating me?
damn.
That'd have been. Oh, I don't know how I
I'll
would
be
feel
like,
about that. Like,
well, what can I do? What can I do to get better? Give me some feedback. You
nah, we've been
know?
together this long. Why am I here?
Fact, I'm like, damn, I don't sound like, damn, I must have some great other qualities. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I mean, I
to
was
make
I
you
was
want to stay
dating a
and
guy.
tolerate decent sex, but not good enough sex. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I was
what?
dating a guy whose sex was terrible, but me and him had a great like friendship. So it was like we didn't really smash, but we were cool friends. So maybe that could be the case.
I can't do it.
yeah, I can't.
Now, like,
Not
if
if
we
you had
did
somebody
it,
else to smash.
now, and like you're willing to learn and
Mm-hmm.
make yourself better to my liking, and vice versa, of course,
Mm-hmm.
then maybe we can
But like,
tolerate
but also that word best is different, right? It's like
It is.
because it's like sometimes the best might be different from like your favorite, or like best
yes,
be different
no,
from
for me it is.
like best might be just
Mm-hmm.
like like I don't know. Sometimes it's like not even right
That
person.
is true.
It's like
I'm
sometimes
not
the
gonna lie
best
to
sex
you.
you've ever had is not from the person that
That
consistently gave you the best sex.
yes, exactly. That's why it's like just the
Mhm.
sex was better, but I knew with him it wasn't gonna go past that. So he's
Yeah,
not my
uh,
favorite person, but the sex was
exactly,
good.
it's like that one
Does
moment,
that
but
make
then it
sense?
could be you just had a good game. Like it could be,
Yeah.
I talked to the right
He
person
created
every
that
time.
experience for me, that
I
Yeah,
environment, that
definitely,
fantasy.
when talking to LB about it, I definitely put it into different categories, and I gave him one for each category. I had the best, but not consistent. The
Mhm.
best dick, the best experience, and the best overall.
Oh, the abyssal. You
Overall,
make it sound like the
like
Olympics.
I mean,
Okay.
it's a
That is
workout.
actually
Like,
fair. That's fair. That is
like,
fair.
cause
Yeah.
oh, and then oh no, and then it was my favorite. Cause even though like my favorite isn't, he's in the top 5, but he has potential. Yeah, he has potential. So it's like,
Oh, Chile
sometimes you need
child.
a bigger what's it in, like when you trying to do it, you need a bigger sample size. That's all. Yeah,
mhm. My thing is, okay, I'm gonna ask you guys this: with having a favorite and having the best, what would you prefer, the best or your favorite?
favorite.
My favorite.
Because like I
That's
said,
fine.
the best is like because best it could be like that one time. It's like
Exactly.
that
My
one
best was
time, and it
like
might not even be them. It
temporary.
might have been you was on the mood for something, or you didn't ever had this experience, or you. It don't have to be less
Hmm.
about them; it's more about you. So that word
Right. And
best is kind of like
I agree.
slow.
I agree. Yep.
I
Slow
have,
And then I
yeah.
could lay up with my favorite. I could cuddle with my favorite. I could watch movies with
yeah,
my favorite.
it's like
But the best,
yeah,
it's like, okay, nah. I'll see
because
you
it's
later.
like
I'll
you
see you
more so
next
like
time.
I would say like more animalistic like on some Neanderthals type shit versus like
Hmm.
intimacy, relationship, feeling.
No, I need to be able to have.
Neanderthal.
I need
Man,
somebody who's able
please.
to switch it up. Like we are able to do the
Yeah, but
intimacy.
that
We are
comes
able
with
to
like learning.
do
I'm saying when you don't have
the
to like actually teach
Neanderthal.
somebody that though, when you have to teach
Hmm.
somebody that and it just happens,
Hmm.
this is the one.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
you gotta
what Black Tie put in the comments is a little more of what I was trying to say. Like I don't still talk to them, but we're cordial. That's a better way to put it. So like when we out,
this
we see
nigga
each
been
other.
missing in
You know
action.
what I'm saying? Thanks for joining us, by the way, Black Tie. But yes, definitely cordial fave. I 1000% agree.
Now I'll say this:
Get
if you were in a relationship, do you think it's appropriate if, let's say, like for example, right, a guy had sex with this girl one time, good friend of his,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
one time, and it was the best he
Mm-hmm.
ever had in his life. And if he ever expressed that to you,
You
would
see
you
my
want to
eyes?
be?
I'm
Would you
sorry.
still let them be friends?
I
Let's
gotta
say it's
fill her
like
out.
10 years ago. It was just the best time of his life. He always said you asked him.
I
He told you honestly, like, damn, my best friend gave me the best sex of my life. But we only had
I'm
sex
gonna
one
say
time.
this: women, whether they act on it right then and there, or whether they act on it later on down the line. And when I say later on down the line, I mean years. They have unseen agendas. And so she could have
Yes.
been plotting on him this whole entire time and he didn't even realize
Absolutely.
it. And so for me,
Absolutely.
I'm not going to tell you not to be friends with somebody you've been friends with for years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you have a past. So therefore, I'm a type of person that goes off of vibes and feelings. I'm going to read her. I
Mm-hmm.
want to hang
Oh,
out
for
with her a few
sure.
times. I want to see how we act in a group. I want to see how me and her going to act individually. I want to know what we going to talk about when we sit down and we're eating lunch or something like that. Because if you're talking about him, baby girl, we got an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yep.
I've
How
gone on
long she
dates
hugs him.
now.
You know, if it's a lingering hug, if
Yeah,
it's a
like
hey.
Y'all
Because
like
I
pretty
man, what
seen
you
it. I
doing?
seen it. Some girls will just because you know it's hard dating a guy that has a lot of female friends, like close female
It
friends,
is.
because
It is hard.
it's like, and when I say close, you know, it's the type of like, oh, they've been friends for like 8 to 10 years and whatever. It's really hard because that thought, especially depending on experiences you've had, always linger in the back of your mind, like, I wonder if they fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always
I ain't
in the
going one.
back
I'ma
of your
ask.
mind, like,
Y'all
huh.
fuck.
But they still be around. A lot of times they be lying about it though, because they don't know how you're gonna react.
My thing
But I
is
would
you have
prefer
a
hearing the
past. I
truth.
don't yeah, don't lie to me. Tell me
Don't
what's up.
lie,
If
just
I
tell
ask for
me.
it, I'm asking because I want to know
Right.
the truth. I already prepared myself for the answer that I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I already prepared
Mm-hmm.
I
myself
don't
for it.
know. I don't think it's that
So
simple
if you
sometimes.
I mean
It's
it's not.
not
It's
that simple,
never
but
that
I
simple.
would prefer it, especially if like she's one of the female friends that you're always around. Like
Yeah.
you go out with her and whatever. If y'all have fucked in the past, like Vanilla said, sometimes they be leaving that door open. And I dated a guy who had a lot of female friends and they were
Story
very
time?
like protective over him. It was really hard because they would like hold his arm in public and like all this stuff to like that made
You,
me think, okay, y'all are more than just friends. They didn't know how to keep that personal space.
yeah, that
So
boundaries, yeah.
it was different. Yeah, it was difficult because I'm like, if I'm trying to date you, I'm not going to tell you not to be friends with them. But at the same time, at least be respectful and learn to put up that boundary,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. So
And a lot
if
of women
she was
don't
the
like
best
doing it.
ex, I don't know. I don't know. Oof, that'll be tough. That's a tough conversation
That
to
would be
have.
tough. It definitely would be tough. But I mean, it also depends on the type of relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that. I don't know
I
if I
Go
built
could.
with
ahead,
that
take that
person
I don't
drink.
know
too.
if like my girl had like a man best friend. She's like, he gave me the best dick ever. But we just friends now. Like
You don't know how
This
you
is
would feel,
why I
right?
try to keep
I don't know about that.
my best friends at a
Yeah.
distance. We not gonna cross that line. Let's not cross that
Yeah.
line because
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
don't. I don't. No,
I would
I don't need to go
prefer
there.
not to. I mean, me and you could be friends, but I'm not. Mm-mm. That's it. I ain't gonna cross that boundary, cause.
And the crazy part, I like in this situation, I've been that other girl so many times. I've been the girl that's been the best friend or the female friend for X and Y amount of years. And I
Mhm.
either talked to that person at one point in time, or yeah, we did have sex at one point in time. And, but unlike other females, I will back off. As soon as you tell me you got a girl, I'm like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not. No, we're not hanging out how we used to. Don't call my phone at night
Mm-mm.
like you used to. Like, no, none of
Mm-mm.
that. You got a dime now. Worry about her because I don't need her blowing up my phone.
Yes. I
It's
don't want to be the
only
cause of no relationship issues.
exactly. It's only
Yeah.
one person that it actually worked out with, and it's funny story. He's
Oh,
my
story
ex.
time.
He's he's my ex. He's actually my first love.
Mhm.
Broke my heart. We got back together and was fucking around, but it didn't become anything serious. We both met the girl he's with now at the same time when we were both fucking around.
Mm.
And I told her as soon as I met her, I was like, you're bae. You're gonna be mine one day. Me and him had a fallout. They ended up together. I never knew. Um and I go back down south. I had an issue with my ex. I pull up on him because he was the only one answering the phone at the time. He's with her. She comes out. She finds out after 3 years of being with him that I was his ex girlfriend, that I was that first love that he was always talking about.
Mm.
Yeah. And she's looking at me like, I've actually hung out with this girl. Like I literally have went out with her and hung out with
Mhm.
her and
Mm.
didn't know that this is the same girl that you've been telling me about this whole time.
Mm.
Now just like,
Mm-mm.
ooh. I
Mm.
was like, well, I'm gonna
That's
tell you right now. I had to make it known to her because like now me and her had that type of friendship where I could be real with her and be like, look, I don't want your nigga. Like a lot of females don't have that type of friendship
not at
with
all.
the other with their best friend's girl or anything like that. Thank God
Yeah.
I did. I was like, look, I don't want him. I already had him a long time ago. Don't want him again.
Mhm.
Sorry. No. To this
Yeah.
day, I go down south. I pick her up. Me and her going on dates. Like he come up here, he stays with me, and we're all three on the phone chopping it up. Like it's nothing. I'm waiting for them to break up. I really want to. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know, cause I've tried being like the girl that he was dating when he had those female best friends, and like he's tried to like bring me around them and stuff like that. Um, and it the girls were kind of like fishing for information, and I could tell like they had some sort of feelings for him. They were very like, so what do you do, da 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 da. And it wasn't like a grilling like a best friend grill. It was kind of like a trying to compare yourself to me grill. And I was like,
Hmm.
that's the stuff that just friends do. So I kind of backed away from him, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna let you sort that out, big dog, because clearly your best friend likes you. And yeah, that happened with my ex too. Him and his best friend ended up together. So you just gotta, be wary of the female best friend thing or female good friend. It doesn't always happen. It doesn't always happen.
It's
But
vice versa too.
mm,
It's definitely vice versa. You gotta watch out for those male
yeah.
best friends too. Not gonna
Oh,
lie. I
absolutely.
had
They be
I had to
plotting.
cut a few off because
Yeah.
I realized they were trying to step over some boundaries that y'all not supposed to be crossing.
Mm-hmm.
A
What
sisters
type of
Mm-hmm.
ain't
boundaries?
ain't hard to pick up. Like
Mm-hmm.
calling me, they think they were still able to call me at late nights and stuff like that. Like, no, I'm in bed with my
Mm-hmm.
nigga.
Now, with those dudes,
Yeah.
have you
Relax.
ever already crossed the line with them?
Huh?
Have you ever already crossed the line like that boundary
With
with them?
my male best friends, no. Uh-uh. Never did anything with them. One of them is actually married, and then the other one is single, but we're not attracted to each other.
So
And
it's
once he
different
started
because
dating his now wife, I was like, nah.
Hold on, wait. Can we
because
look at these comments?
yeah.
Diddley said,
Well,
once you cross that boundary, it's definitely a big no. I agree.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
actually,
agree. She said she lost the best friend that way. It's ghetto.
As
It
fuck.
is.
Ghetto as fuck.
It can tear relationships up, tear
It
down,
can. I lost
tear
a
down.
best friend because 3 years in a row, three different girls calling me the day before, on, or the day after my birthday, talking about you talk to my man too much. And like, why are you talking to him at all
Mm,
different times of the day? I was like, if you pay attention to the call log, he calls me. I don't call him.
These are
He
received,
text he
received
texts me
calls.
first. I don't text him. If you have a
Mm-hmm.
problem with your man hitting me up, you talk to him about it. I haven't seen him
Mm-hmm.
at that time when things was happening like that. I ain't seen him in like 5-6 years in
Mm-hmm.
person. But we talk on the phone and stuff like that. When he hits me up, I'm not hitting this man up. You got a
Mm-hmm.
girl. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Oh my
Mm-mm.
gosh. What did
Hold on,
Black
let's
Tie
see.
say? What did he say?
Yeah.
Oh, let me put his in here. Oh, what? There we go. Only I want to read it.
What he said, Vanilla?
So y'all letting someone who fucked the shit out of your partner in your house or at a barbecue.
No, not if I know who it is. If he don't tell me, then I can't know.
Yeah, he got to be transparent with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no.
I'm saying
No.
I wouldn't. I don't know about that shit.
What about you? What about you,
Uh,
Mayhem? As a
mm-mm.
guy, would you?
I don't think I'm mature enough. I don't think. I don't think I'm mature enough.
I like the way he said that. I don't think I'm mature enough.
Yeah.
I like the way you
Yeah.
said that because I was sure enough
Yeah.
getting petty and ghetto.
Mhm.
Listen, I'm making a whole scene and then kicking everybody out.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
about that.
sorry.
I wouldn't make a scene, but I'll be like, you need to go.
Yeah, I'm.
No, I'm making a scene. I'm making a whole scene.
We do
Like
have
it.
one last question. Let me get to.
Playing the whole thing.
Mhm. Mhm. You playing all in your head right now.
What? I already
Well,
have met.
our final topic
Mhm.
is what are your top 5 ways to keep a partner? Now, originally it was about man, but here, Vibe Society, we try to be, inclusive. So,
I would like
Yes,
us
I
to
like
answer
it.
this question before we watch the video.
okay,
Ooh,
all right.
Okay?
that'll be good.
I'll be last because I'm still thinking.
Yeah, I
um,
don't know. I didn't even think about this. Let's see.
well, I mean, off rip, the way I was raised, 2 things for sure is make sure he's fed, home cooked meals,
Mhm.
and make sure he gets some pussy. Some good pussy. Not no sloppy pussy, not no lazy
Good,
pussy.
good,
Some nice, wet, juicy pussy. Okay?
good shit.
um, space. Um, and I'm going based off of what I've seen and what I've experienced in my relationships, but like
Mhm.
guys need space. Just like I know
Definitely.
sometimes our females need space, but we're more clingy than guys. They need their space. Like
Not
they're
really.
okay with knowing that you're probably stuck in the attic somewhere and they're downstairs on their game. But as long as they know that you're up in that attic and you're fine, they're okay with that. Like you're
Yeah,
good.
all right. Yep.
Um
Agree.
how what else? I would have to say I'm and this was actually an issue in my last relationship, but y'all know me. I will
Oh,
go
drink.
out looking
Go
like
ahead.
who I will
Go
go out
ahead,
looking
drink.
like who did it and why. Y'all know I don't care.
She out there with the
So
sweatpants and the Crocs.
exactly,
That's
like
how
I
we rock.
really don't care. I really don't. I will walk, you know me and my wigs. I take off my wig. I will walk around looking like Tyshawn 24/7. I don't care.
Allen Iverson.
Exactly. So I had to get used to being more in touch with my feminine side and showing that off to him only more. Um, and this is not for
Mhm.
just going out, like just even being just around the house, like me getting up and wanting to cook him a meal, like actually having my hair down, wearing something nice, showing him that there's not 2 niggas in this relationship. So I would
Some
say
women do
that
get
would have to be
lazy.
one for me. Listen, and I'm a lazy motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm lazy. I'm sorry. I'm
It's a
I'm,
lot to
I'm
wake up and do
lazy.
your makeup every day,
It
man.
is,
I
but the thing is,
applaud
I don't even do
women's
makeup. I
But you don't have to
don't.
do all that. You don't have to do makeup though. Basic upkeep not the same as makeup.
man. I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. Hold that thought, Vanilla. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I aspire to look as good as Cintley does every time she goes out. I'll be like,
What? Sit Lee be looking
damn, girl,
Sit Lee.
girl,
You
listen.
gotta teach
She
me.
always
Put me on
beat
game.
all the
Put
fit,
me on
the
game.
hair, the makeup. Like, hello, I
Be
aspire
looking
because
bad.
me, I barely know how to blend all that.
I'm not gonna lie. The
Barely.
first time I seen her, I was like, "Damn, how is she?" Like I was really playing. I really was playing.
Keep hyping her.
And then I realized,
Keep hyping her.
what was going on. I was like,
Keep
"Ooh,
hyping
Yeah.
her.
He was like, oh, never mind.
that
Price going up. Keep
never
hyping.
mind."
Yeah. I can't stand him. Okay, go ahead with your last one. Your way
Um,
number 5.
my last one. Um, I combine these two because I feel like they go hand in hand. Communication and being open minded. Um, I'm a really open person, and I like
Mm-hmm.
my partner to be open with me. Um, and open in a sense is I don't know if I'm really stingy. So sharing, I'm not with the sharing stuff. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
no threesomes over here. You gotta really have to like convince me for that shit. But um, open as like we out in public, you see a bad bitch, like we could look at her ass together. We could admire
Mm-hmm.
her beauty together. We could talk about her together. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna get mad. You have eyes to look. You're not gonna not see it. Like, hello, you see
Agree.
a girl with a, like we could look together. I have that type of attraction towards females too. So I mean, why not share that with me? I'm gonna be mad when I find out you looking at it by yourself and you ain't tell me there was a fat ass that just walked by us. Like, what is wrong with you? Now I just missed the opportunity to see an ass. Like now I gotta go in the mirror and look at my own. It's not big enough. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God.
But that and communicating with me like that. I mean, honestly, communication is a turn on.
Mm-hmm. I
It definitely
love
is a
it. I
turn on.
love the communication.
Like
Yes.
that's a
Mm-hmm.
real turn on. So yeah, those would have to be my five. Feeding both ways. um
This is damn good.
Communication, being open minded.
That
What was the
nigga a
other one I
munch.
said?
I
Oh,
didn't
right.
go
Not
much.
him being a munch. Not a munch.
That song so damn stupid. Oh Lord.
Who's sick? Who she said is sick?
You.
Me?
You. Yes. Let me see what my
Sorry.
top five, top five, top five. I feel like vanilla kind of covered my top five, honestly. Definitely communication for sure, because I've seen that rip relationships apart. Oops, let me drink.
Yeah, go crazy.
So communication for sure. Feeding and smashing, both of them. What else? What else? What else? I think I'm getting bigger on quality time because I feel
Mm,
like, seeing your partner more often kind of keeps things fresh and, maybe not like, I don't say daily because we don't live together, but just seeing your partner often enough to where you guys can still keep it fresh, keep it good, like you still
I
dating
get
even
you
though
with
you're
that.
in a
It's a
bond.
50-50, but I get you with that one,
Right.
but it's still a 50-50.
It is. Oh, of course. Of course. I'm not doing it all myself, but we
No, I
gonna
mean,
work it
like,
out,
sometimes, like,
you
because
know.
I mean, I get bored
Yeah, me too.
easily. Like,
I do
we
get
can
bored
spend
easily.
quality time, but if we stay in the house all the time, like,
And only seeing each
okay,
other
can
after
we,
sun go down, I'll be like, nah, that's
like,
limited. I gotta go to
let's
sleep.
do
Like, let me see
something?
you.
Like,
Let me see you in the daylight. Okay, let me
yeah,
see your
like,
forehead, all that.
like,
What is your fault?
shit.
And then what's my fifth? Probably I don't know. I don't know what my fifth would be. Maybe catering to their love languages. Cause, at that time, if they're my partner, I would learn what they like. Cause it took me a long time to realize that the love languages I like to give might not be like what they like
Mm,
to receive.
that's
So just learning their love languages and catering to what they like as well. So yeah, those are my top five.
that's good. I'm trying to
Feed
feel.
What
them
about
both
you?
ways.
I feel like mine is like
To keep a woman.
Yeah.
communication. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I got this. Be
A woman.
communication,
Mm-hmm.
reassurance.
Oh,
Yes,
reassurance is big
we
for
like that.
women and
Mhm.
men. Yeah,
And
it
I think
is.
patience,
Mm-hmm.
patience, um,
Ooh.
spontaneity,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I got one more.
That boy thinking of all the SAT words.
Oh,
Right? I'm gonna have to look these up.
Uh, all the FCAT words.
I'll say
Spontaneity,
an attraction. Attraction. I'll say that.
attraction. Okay, so always basically stay on top of it,
Yeah,
of your looks.
yeah,
Keep a nice fresh cut. Don't be looking like Chewbacca out here.
yeah. Some men be going crazy. Sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you gotta.
I
I think that comes with
don't know.
self love, though. Most of that comes
I
with
don't
self.
know. Sometimes I like my man a little rough.
A little rough
Not
around the
too
edges.
rough though. The thing is,
Yeah,
like,
not too rough,
yeah,
but
that's
like
the That's the
okay to have
balancing part about it.
days.
But I think
Yeah.
no, I realized though, like you date a woman at one point, you want her to be like, attractive, or you want your
Mhm.
partner to kind of get your kind of way you do things and understand things. So I don't know,
Mhm.
but reassurance is definitely a big one. I
It
realize.
is.
I mean,
It
everybody
is.
wants to be reassured, and you even if it's not on your type of time, you got to make certain sacrifices and things like that. So
Mhm.
you know,
Oh yes, sacrifice. Oof. Oh, maybe that could be one. I think that would be in my
that,
top. Sacrifice, for
that's a
sure.
that's a
Whether
that's a.
I
I
feel
sacrificing
mean,
like
it's a
for
that
you.
top
should
five way.
come.
I mean, depends
I
on
feel
how
Yeah.
like
much you
that
sacrifice,
should
because
come
then
in a
you start getting
relationship like
trampled
you're.
over.
Sorry. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard that R word, vanilla. Thank you.
But no, but I feel like that comes with that package because you guys both have to compromise once you step into yeah.
A
I,
partnership.
yeah.
Mhm.
And there comes sacrifices that have to be made. So I can't count that one for me.
No sacrifice. You don't think so?
Yeah,
I think that would be it. Some
I feel
people
like
they just don't like
that's part of it.
sacrificing.
They
Yeah.
don't. You'll be
If you
surprised. They don't. And
yeah,
honestly, I feel like if you can't do that, then you don't need to be in a relationship.
partnership. Damn, I tried to help you out.
No, I don't want to drink. Sorry, I want to drink. I'm
Yeah,
trying to make it somewhere tonight.
that's crazy. Thank you for joining us, Chad, by
Oh,
the way, and commenting and interacting.
I
Love
like
the
his comment.
interaction
Yeah,
tonight.
I like
Yes.
that
Big
comment.
turn on. Talk to me, damn it. And you gotta say it with
Yeah,
emphasis. It was all caps.
I mean in every aspect during sex,
Hello.
what you want to eat, you feel some type of way about something, like talk to
Mhm.
me.
but you
Like
got to
let me
create
know
the
Hello.
what's
environment
up.
for a person to feel comfortable to talk, though.
You do. You do.
I feel like I do create that environment though.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like
you might feel that way.
I mean, I've never been told otherwise except for one time, but that was understandable. Yeah, that was understandable. We both we both made an uncomfortable environment for each of us to talk. So like it got to a point where we weren't communicating how we should have, but we were
Mhm.
communicating with someone else and we were communicating with the same person about how we
Mhm.
felt. And so that person brought us both together and was like, you don't talk to her because of this, and she don't talk to you because of this. Do y'all see where y'all went wrong? And I was like, damn, that's how you felt. And he's like, damn, that's how you felt. So that medium person just so happened to be the same person really helped us out in the ending of things. But they
Yeah.
ended. So hey.
Communication really helps, especially when both people are overthinkers. Because
Mm,
sometimes they be overthinking themselves into a hole.
that's a
Oh
fact.
yeah.
Even if one person overthinker, it's hard. 'Cause they
It is.
overthinking, they overthink. You can't even do something normal without them being like, You said good morning today with two G's, huh? Like, everything's good.
You
You're
must be
like,
you
you
must be
said okay
really
with
having a good
O and a
morning.
K versus OKY. It was like, yo,
No. When they hit you with a K. You said K instead of okay.
nah,
What's going
that's
on?
that's 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 understandable.
You said good morning
No,
with
that's
no
not.
emojis? What you mean no emojis?
Oh, okay, that's the thing.
Okay.
Unless you just say good
Like,
night without
you
saying
wait,
something
wait.
at the
You
end.
said morning? You said morning,
Oh,
not
that's a
good
fact.
morning. What's going
Oh, that's a
on?
fact. Like, you want me to have a regular ass morning,
Morning.
shitty
No,
ass
no.
morning.
This is a huge one for me and my ex. You said love you and not I love you.
It's like, oh, okay. It's
Yo,
on. It's on.
love what? What you love? Cause you better love me. It better be
Oh
you
my
that loves
god, y'all
me.
kill
What's going
me.
on?
Come on. At one point, we're gonna be like, okay, it's just matter of deduction.
No,
Right.
that was a big thing for him. It wasn't a big thing for me.
Now it is different. They like love you.
Love
No,
ya.
it wasn't a love ya. I just didn't
See,
put the
love you. I
I.
might be
Instead
like,
of
all right.
love
You can
you,
sell me. You can tell me
I
love
love
you.
you
Like,
more. I just didn't put the I.
Mhm.
I'm guilty of that too.
And that was an issue.
They're like, love ya.
I'm definitely guilty of that. I'm not even gonna lie.
The love ya
Yeah,
instead of the I love you.
yeah, I definitely
That's
do that sometimes.
yikes.
But
All right,
sometimes it
let's
all
get.
depends on how fast you're moving.
I want to know what she said in
True.
this video.
You want to know who what?
I want to know what she said in this video because we decided to answer the question before we
Oh
watched it.
yeah.
watch it.
Let's see this vid. Hit this vid. Not this COVID. This video.
Keep a man in a relationship.
Respect, space, feminism, loyalty.
Huh. She named 5.
Top 5 ways to keep a man in a
Say it
relationship.
again.
Respect, space, feminism, loyalty. And then, what's the last one? Oh, fun. You know, guys want options. So always know that if you want to, like, fuck another female, like, y'all can fuck another female. He don't gotta cheat. Y'all can do it together, but the female has to be open. The female gotta realize that, though. So, like, yeah.
You said feminism. Did you mean femininity?
No, feminism as in, like, you need to be submissive to your man. Like, if your man wants
Hey,
No.
let
Let
it
it finish.
Oh
Just
my
let it finish.
God.
then you go get it. Not, oh, you gotta question your man and ask everything, why this or why that or why you gotta do this. Like, if he asks you for something, just go do it.
Top 5 ways to
Okay. Not bottom.
Okay.
I'm dead.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. When I first watched that video, the first thought that came in my mind was, I'm so glad there's no dumb shit coming out this girl mouth. Like,
Yes.
I was so happy to hear what was coming out of her mouth because she was speaking some realness, and I can honestly agree with her with the 5 that she said, and I agree with having fun. But you have to be open-minded. If you're not open-minded, then that's just not for you. There are other ways to have fun, yes. However, some people like that way more, you know? But listening to that, I can honestly say a lot of women. I left out loyalty, but granted, that was an unconscious thing, like we were just talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You
As
left
you
out
being my
trustworthy.
partner,
You know, those type
yeah, as you being my partner, I expect that should be given. You're not
Yeah.
going to be in a relationship for me for no reason. Why are you in a
Mm-hmm.
relationship for me not to be loyal, not to be trustworthy?
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of those unconscious things, but then granted, it's something that needs to be said, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And to keep my man going through the fact that I actually was in a relationship that every time he turned around and assumed
Go ahead and
something,
drink.
he assumed that I was cheating.
Oh, that's the worst.
It didn't make it no better that we're 3 hours away from each other. And I'm the type of person that, yes, I do have a lot of male friends. And I did end up making a lot of male friends up here. I made it my point to introduce every single one that I felt like I would be around to him and let him know where our relationship stood. Even when he would come up here and visit, you got to meet them, because if you have a problem with them in person, then I really got to do something about it. Like,
Yes.
but it still was an issue. So single.
Well, that's all right. Sometimes it just don't work out, girl. It just don't work out. You did try.
So you think
It's
you
some
can keep
adult
all 5 of you?
5.
You feel like
Let's
if
say
you
at
keep
least
all 5,
5.
like you can keep a relationship? Like your top 5, you feel like those 5 things, if you got them, that the relationship, no matter what, will work? Or you think that?
I'm not gonna say no matter what it will work, because granted, those may be my top 5 or how I feel
We're not here.
I can keep a man right now, but that's may not how he feel. And so I would have to learn my partner, and I would have to learn what keeps him and what grounds him.
Correct.
And
And
once
your
I
top
learn
5
what
will
grounds
change.
him, my top 5 would change. But so
They're gonna
far, based
change.
off of my experiences, those are my top 5.
Yeah.
And I think those are. I
Agreed.
think I have a solid top 5. Not
They
gonna
are.
lie.
Yeah, that's
Like,
good.
now, I mean, granted, with me, trust and loyalty is a given. I'm not gonna get into a partnership with you and not have those qualities there. Like, there's no reason for me to get into a partnership with you if I'm not gonna give you my loyalty and my trust,
Come on,
Talk your talk.
partnership.
or have you trust me. There's no
Yes.
point.
Talk your
Yes,
talk.
I agree. I agree
Now,
100%.
we have an open
Partnership.
communication and partnership, then that's a different story. Now we're gonna have to talk about some rules. Now we're gonna have to talk about some regulations. We're gonna have to set some boundaries
Yes.
because you need to let me know what's okay, what's not okay, who's okay and who's not okay.
Gotcha.
Like before I
Mhm.
decide to do anything with anybody, or before you decide to do anything with anybody, it needs to be run by each other. I don't want like you could do you, but you're not doing you in secret. This is
Mm.
open.
Say it
Therefore,
again, baby.
you know?
Yes, it's an open forum. Yes,
Exactly.
ma'am.
I tried to have an open relationship with somebody once.
Oh, drink.
Mm-hmm. You need to refill.
Hello, she do need to refill that. And that head went way back.
This is my second refill. Oh my gosh. But
Dang.
I
What?
tried to have an open one once and it didn't work out because they didn't know how to communicate. They
Mm,
thought because we have an open partnership that they can go and just do whoever and whatever they wanted to when they wanted to, and that's not how this works. Like
mm-mm,
you can do whoever, but I need to know about it. Because you're not gonna have a
mhm.
dime in my face thinking that she is number one when in reality she's like number 5, 6. Like,
Yeah.
ma'am, know your place. I wear the crown. Relax. He come home to me.
Oh my gosh.
Like, we not
Nah,
doing
I
that.
wear the crown. Okay.
Like this is
Listen,
my castle. This is my territory.
your
Back that up.
domain.
Don't do that. I run this, not you.
It looks like Sydney's top 5 kind of tied in with ours too,
Oh, let's
because
see it. Let's
I
see it.
like her top
Go
5.
ahead. Can you read that for
Com-
us, Simone?
yes, communication, consistency, affection, being supportive, and honesty. So like, yeah, I like that because I think I
I
was about
like
to say within dating, physical touch is not, or like not physical touch, but like PDA is not really one of my top. I'm like, but that's within dating, not really in a partnership. So yeah, that's where it differs. Because in a partnership, I might want to touch you a little more than just dating. Then we just in wind down and you all over me. I'll be like, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Goodbye.
Back it up, back it up.
Back it up, back it up, back it up. Don't do this. Don't do
I ain't
this.
doing that.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
understandable.
I agree. And we have one of Chadrick's comments about compromising. Ooh, you want to read that, Vanilla?
Compromising is one of mine along with y'all's. Okay. Compromising, yes. It's not mine,
Mm-hmm.
but we understand. Uh learning and understanding your partner and their top 5 ways could be difficult. True, but definitely worth it. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
just said that. Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
did. We did just say that.
Hey, Mr.
That's
Williams.
crazy.
Yes.
Crazy.
Now with that, that does wrap up our final topic of tonight. Any final words,
Mm-hmm.
ladies?
I want to be petty. Can I be petty?
Go ahead,
No.
Big Petty. Go ahead.
Where the hell
You
where the hell Black Tie been? Like, you just gonna pop up out the blue? Like,
out the blue. Out the
You
blue.
busy man. You busy man.
I see you, clearly.
busy man.
Any final
No,
words, ladies?
I would
I want to
say
thank
keep.
everybody. Oh, you got it? No, go ahead. Go ahead, Simone. Go
Oh,
ahead.
you turned your head to the side. Go ahead. You said first.
No, I was trying to put my lollipop down. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Mhm.
We love you, Sentley, Ashtay. Y'all always tune in.
Yes.
Black Tie, thank you for popping back in. Mr. Williams. I'm gonna call you Mr. Williams. I like that.
Very
It has a nice
professional. I
ring
like
to
it.
it. Yes, I like it.
Mhm.
Mr. Williams, we love your input today. You was really
Mhm.
speaking. Yes.
Yes.
Y'all continue to tune in with us. Keep fucking with us. We love you guys interacting with us. Waiting for one of y'all to call in though.
For
That'd
Next
be
real. Or
week.
be a
Next week
guest.
we on some people's ass next week.
Yeah. Or be a
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
guest. Come on
100%
in.
people. Just
Next
know
week we on
that.
people's ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was a
Yeah.
great time having Jordan in that one week. It
That,
was great.
that was me.
It
So
was. And then when we
yeah.
had your boy join in
Yeah.
Oh
one time,
yeah.
honestly, I want him as a guest.
Me
I'm
too. Tell him
I'm
tune
gonna invite him.
in.
I'll invite him next week.
Yeah.
Please. Yes.
Alright.
I
Yeah.
would love him to be a guest.
I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna find out some racy ass topics to ask him.
Not racy. Because he's the vanilla in the
Yeah,
conversation,
you just
child.
you
He'll
gotta
be the new
spice
It's
it up.
okay. We
vanilla.
can have 2 vanillas in here. It's all
True
right.
vanilla.
We're gonna have 2
But
vanillas in here.
What about you, Simone? Any final words?
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Oh no,
No, thank
I want to know.
y'all.
I want to know
Thank
now.
y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is a great show, a lot of fun, and keep your partner's top 5 in the back of your mind if you have one. Just try to work it out, work out the top 5, top 5, top 5. But yeah, those are my final words. What about you, Mayhem?
Hey, uh, tell your family you love them, hold them tight. You never know what's gonna happen by the end of the night. And with that, we will bid you guys adieu. Have a great night.